Libra, how you doing, guys? Thanks for watching, and this is your reading for the 1st until the 15th of November. So this is the first quarter of your November reading. Please check out the discussion page and also the link below for the recommended reader, which you can find in the description, which is Beauty Soul Tarot. Please make sure that you go over to our channel and leave a comment and said that I said hi, how you doing? So if you want to leave a recommended reader, please go over to the discussion page and leave someone that you recommend, and I'll give them a shout out each week. But please make sure that you pay that forward. I really would appreciate that, Libra. Thanks so much. So let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's also a new channel that I've got going, Libra, and there's loads of things in the description that you can follow. It's an old channel, but I've called it something different, and it's called Everything. And we're going to do some loads of different stuff over there. So if you want to subscribe to that, please make sure that you follow one of the links below. But there's also other things like Instagram and things too. So let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the 1st until the 15th of November. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from 1st until the 15th. What's Libra got going on? The star sign of Libra from the 1st until the 15th of November. Libra, show me Libra. The 1st until the 15th of November. So the first card is, wow, marriage. Straight out, it's moving. Someone's going to be coming over to see you, and you're going to feel really, really good, the fact that you've just made this move. Now, this could be a physical move in general, that you are moving location, but you could be doing a lot of renovating around the home in order for someone to come and stay. Okay, it's like, well, someone wants to stay with you, and you're renovating the home now in order for them to move in. This is like location of moving as well, or like working on the relationship, but this can also lead to marriage or a very strong commitment that you've got. Also, your spiritual callings and stuff, that you're in alignment with that, which is 11-11. So feeling very joyful, happy, and the fact that there are probably plans made with other family members that you will meet along your way now, that you will be more in alignment with than what you was in the past. So your generally overview is feeling extremely happy about who you're with and your partner, and that you couldn't really get any better than this, an actual love relationship. But this could just be literally a move that you are now, you've probably got money now that's freed up, that you can start to do things around the home. Like you can add certain things to the home to make it more homely. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But this would also be celebrating parties and people, but also like a transactional deal that could have gone ahead, where you could have now been just rewarded the keys to a certain move, and that's what you're doing. But that could also be a department as well, and a business that you own, and you're just now celebrating with people and going to give them the news, the fact that one, some of you could be pregnant, or two, that your families are now all going to be living together. Wow, there you go. So this is a decision that needs to be made. This is like a squiddly peeps. I'm picking up squiddly peeps, like children, something to do with squiddly peeps, but children. But a decision that needs to be made about what's healthy for you and what's not healthy for you. This is also trying to put the drink down, and that you don't have time in order to go out to a bar. So someone might be taking you to a restaurant, okay, but someone's trying to point. I haven't seen that. What are they pointing at, bruv? What are you pointing at? Someone's pointing at your squid. Someone might be pointing at your squids and say, what are you holding a squid for? But someone's going to pay for the check. Someone's got a check that they're going to give you. Someone's like checking over their money and looking over their money. I haven't seen this card really. Looking at their money and how much they can afford, if they can actually take you out. This person's going to be ordering. This is like someone's going to be ordering, okay, some stuff that's more... it's probably like just looking at your health, but I keep picking up this person's really concentrated on saying, no, we want that one. And you're probably looking at it as if saying, how can I afford that? Can I afford that? So thank you. So I think what they're saying is that you're going to say, can I afford this? Can I afford that? Can we afford to go out on a date? And what is it that someone might be treating you to? Something exotic is what I'm hearing as well. Exotic. Like if they're taking you out on a date, they're going to pay for it. And they're going to treat you to something more exotic. More exotic. Because someone's going to take you, I'm feeling, to a fancy restaurant and take you out on a date to a fancy restaurant. And this person is the person that pays and that makes the decision that they're going to pay and treat you. But this would also be a little bit of fear of paying your own way as well. It's like, well, you know, I can pay my own way, but this person's kind of like, no, I'll pay. And then you're like, well, I want to pay also. You know, so I think it's kind of like splitting the bill is also what I'm hearing, like splitting the bill. I think they're going to take you out, Libra, and they're going to split. You're probably going to split the bill. What do they call that when you go Dutch? You go Dutch, right? Dutch, double Dutch, double Dutch. Someone's double Dutch. You could be Dutch. The Duchess. You might be invited to their family, and they've got a lot of money, and they could be treating you where they're going to cook for you as well. Someone could be cooking for you. So they might ask you out on a date. They might ask you at their house, and they're going to cook. This is a different deck of cards, Libra, so give me a chance just to tune in. Okay, so we're going to take these. Okay, so you've got the Hierophant, which could lead to marriage, a decision. Okay, you've got the Two of... Oh, there's way too many cards. We're not going to take all those, sorry. But you've got Gemini coming up, the Two of Cups coming up. Okay, sign of Cancer also. But that's too many cards for me to take, sorry. But the Hierophant. So this is educational stuff as well, where you're going to be actually studying something, but this could well lead to a strong commitment or a move, financial transaction or a financial move. So some of these are completely different energies. It's reflecting of that you're in a strong commitment with someone, and that's what you want to do. But some of you want to go back to education and study something further of owning your own business. So if you do own your own business, this is between work life and family life, work life and then the family, the loving relationship that's going on, and that there are decisions that are going to be made about someone becoming financially independent and that they work for themselves and they support you, and that could be why they're going to take you out on a date and treat you after this. I feel that there's some kind of information that's going to come up about this business that you or they own, and it's all coming into like where there's plenty of money now left over for you to enjoy yourselves more and actually go out on a date and probably also take the children with you. This would also, I keep picking up this little mouse on the floor, so be careful if there's a mouse around a restaurant. So you might be looking into environmental health is also what I mean, because I see this mouse in the background, right? Environmental like cleanliness of your business. So if you've got a business, just look at, or you might be paying close attention to how clean it is. So someone's home could be clean, or you're renovating the home to make it more cleaner for this person to come and stay with you. Now if you're consuming the relationship and they are moving from one to another, then you might want to pay close attention to, you might be like tidying the place up and kind of making room for the person to come and visit or stay. There are also visitation rights is also what I'm hearing for family members of past other people, of visitational rights that might be in discussions of you taking on their children or them taking on your children, but this person looks like he's well up and prepared to do that, you know, like to make the commitment stronger. But this is also someone that owns their own business and that they're thinking up a way of being able to support you more, but this is also a teacher, of someone that's teaching people too. So this person could be, obviously works in the public, but you could be someone that owns a restaurant, or you're going to be looking into owning a restaurant as well, or your children might own a restaurant, or someone owns a restaurant. Some of you might have relations in a restroom. A restroom, what am I picking? Restoration, the resting. So some of you might have someone around you that's older, like a grandfather or a grandparent that is in a what do you call it? I don't know why I'm picking that up. Let's see. Wow, what a great reading! You are just about to cross the finish line with this person. You're just about to seal a deal. This is just about to, when you're just about to receive the keys or the information that you can now move, that you're just about to receive the keys and that you're just about to actually move into the department store, or you're going to get promotion and own another department store where you do already own a business, or this person does, and that you're probably going to go and earn another one as well. So you could be franchising, where you sell things, sell things like food products or stuff, or some kind of product, and it's being like looked at and done, and it's like balancing between work and love, and then also a move as well, as like everything above is all moving forward very quickly, where you're just about to seal a deal at work. You're probably just about to seal a deal with a financial transaction, and also move to do with keys that could be given to you, where you're just about to cut the ribbon and celebrate with family and friends the fact that you've just moved from one place to another. So that could be your partner that's moving towards you, and they're going to move in, or they are just pretty much, you've just crossed loads of hurdles with this person at the moment. You're looking closely at what hurdle there is that you need to accomplish next, so you don't trip and fall. So it could be a Piscean energy, also what I'm hearing, the fall, but that is a Six of Wands. So transaction deals going well, things going forward very fastly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is pretty much where it's a move. It's taking things from one place to another and moving stuff into your department or your home or their home, and you're just like getting everything organised and packing suitcases and stuff like that, and actually moving in with this person. But this would also be like a job where you're going and moving things around a job and trying to work out how to fit in time with your partner, but also the family that you have, but feeling really good about it at this, at this time. So what a great reading so far, Libra. Libra, continue on this reading, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 1st until the 15th of November. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Continue on this story timeline, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Any more information that you want Libra to hear about this story? So there you go. Someone's going to get a buzz cut or a buzz kill. Someone might be a buzz cut or a buzz kill that is around you at the moment. This is trying to play close attention and detail, which is the Knight of Blades. So this is an information that could be cut. This is like cutting a deal, sealing a deal, but cutting it, very paying close attention. This person wants to concentrate more on work, and this person's kind of like, oh, have you got time for me? And I don't think this is not a bad card. This is just the fact that someone just works a lot and they pay very, very close detail to what they're doing and what they're saying. So pay close attention to what you do and what you say. I don't think that's a warning sign. It's more to do with someone works a lot, and what they do is that they do it by skill. They're very skillful at what they do. They're skillful with their words. They know what to do. They know what to say. They are the person that takes things forward, and they're very skillful at what they do. They like paying close attention to detail of how they do it. This person's in awe for sometimes. It's kind of like some people around you, it might be like, oh God, really? You haven't got time, you're working. Okay, some of that. It might be that you miss someone because they're working. But you might get information about this move, and they're going to tell you that you get, or please pay close attention to detail, obviously during retrograde, of information of how you're communicating with general people around your soul groups as well. So continue on this story. Libra. So let's see, Libra. Well, there you go. So we're going to take these cards. So what's going on, Libra? So you've got the Ace of Blades. So this is the truth that comes in about something that someone's going under. So one of the businesses or one of the houses or properties is going under, and either you need to move because what they're not is really getting very far in it. So something goes under, but truth comes in about it that someone's going to pay close attention. It could be a pregnancy or a child or something, or they're paying close attention to their body. But it might be to do with like a woman's cycle of information, where it could be the pill or something like that. So you might be protecting yourself with the pill because, one, you could be pregnant, or two, you might not be. But this is all information that's going to come in about the truth of something, that someone's going to analyse the situation further of how you can start to do things together. But what you do is you come up with the Four of Cups here. So this is also missing someone. This is someone that's trying to give an opportunity there, but there feels like a loss. So something has to go. Now, if you've got other people around you, it doesn't have to be the soulmate and things like that. This can be like someone has to move out from where they are, because what they do is that they really miss you, but they have to let a friend go or a person go. This is also helping out. Someone's trying to help out. But this, why is that there? We need to know why that Four of Cups is there. So you come to Seven of Cups. So there's progression. This is close amounts of detail. This came up in another reading where someone was doing something to do with colours and probably getting a tattoo or wanting to know about. You might feel at a loss because someone works a lot and they pay close attention to everything that they're doing. So there's some kind of attention that's drawn to these cards. But you've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is the Two of Cups. So it's the Two of Cups is where you've got a Two of Cups of someone, but outwardly there's obviously distance of work and things like that that can't be accepted all the time, and this might be missing them because they're working and because they pay close attention to what they do at work, that they're always working, and when you're always working you just miss them, and that you're in this sorrowful, this state of mind where you just kind of like, you want to be with them and you want to see them, but then you kind of like, you think, well, I've got to concentrate on work and things like that, or like my children, or might be just driving me crazy at this particular point, and what I want to concentrate on is the person. But they might be thinking about, because this is also like watching out for something, like analysing something and watching the TV and things, and studying something. The 4 is also where you go from 3 of the master teacher, but 4 is also where you start to study and learn about how to use the energy of the magician quite well. So it's learning to open up and learning to raise your vibration here. And then you have the 2 of, like the 2, which is the 2 of Cups, really. So, but you have progression because you start to work and build on things again. But this could be like where you're dreaming up something that you really want to do, and you might sit there and think, okay, well, I really want to do this and I really want to do that. And the person here is thinking up schemes of what they can do to get you out of this situation. But because they're working all the time, it might come down to the factor of where you're left at home, and you could be like a mother and you don't have a job, but your partner has the job and they support you, and you're just waiting at home thinking what to do and where to go and things like that, and things to plan and to buy and to sell and all that kind of stuff. But there's an air of isolation to do with this card as well, because they're working, okay? But this is like all of the above. But then it all becomes good because you've got the King of Coins. So this person stands up for you and they earn the money for you, or you earn the money for them. Or you both earn money, but it's more to do with like being stable and being able to afford things, and like this. But I feel like this person supports you, Libra, or if not it's the other way around. But it's more to do with supporting energy of building and creating a business so you can have the things that you want. I think that this person, it's the other person, and that they're the one that is the masculine quality, and they earn the money, and you either one do earn your money or you're not, and you're like a housewife or something, okay, or the other way around, and that this person is working a lot to support you and your family, and you just miss them, and then you do things that you like that are kind of like skillful and things that you might be learning and studying. So you might be studying at home and learning something that you really love, but this person supports you financially. But I think that they're really going to support you financially. I think that this 4 of Cups is more of just a missing energy. If this is someone that's trying to interfere with your energy and try to offer you something, I feel like you're just not interested at all. For some of you, you might have options, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know who to accept. I don't know who to accept into my life. But that could be friends of people, or a lover, or an ex-lover. If you want to go on that path of like someone might return, you know, you can do, but I'll try to get away from that. This might be to the fact where someone does try to offer you, but they're not really paying attention to that, and they're not bothered. What it is that you want to be with your partner, but someone might just try to give you an advance. Someone could be looking into an advance, saying, okay, I want an advance at work and I need a pay rise. If you're single, or even if you're with your partner and you do work, you might be looking at a pay rise and an advance, okay, and that you're not interested until they give you the money that you want and that you deserve. This can be someone that pays your maintenance and stuff like that, that you want to be with your partner, or if it's to do with work, that you want a pay rise and you want an advance in your money, maybe, or you might be looking at an advance in advance, like you work and you're wanting to get an advance on your wage because you want to take that person out and you want to treat them also, or you might have some kind of fear that, well, they pay all the time and I want an advance on my check or my money so that I can take this person out, or that I can actually like pay my way as well. It's a bit like pay my own way kind of thing. So I did here have it my own way as well. Continue on this reading, please, for Libra. This reading, please, for Libra. Okay. So what you have then is the Page of Cups. So it is a lot to do with like love, offers, and children. Okay, and children, and feeling giddy and feeling joy, looking into arts and crafts and stuff. And like I think that when you're at home, that your children are probably just at that age where they're kind of like drawing and scribbling and all that kind of stuff, and that you're just at home with them here. And this is that you're at home with them, and that you're just wanting like you're wanting to be with your partner, but you've just got things going on with your children. And they probably want things off you, and this could be the children that are saying, look, can I have this and can I have that? And you're like, listen, we can't quite afford it at the moment. I've got things that are kind of going on, and I can give you certain things that you really like, but I can't give you everything that you want at the moment, because we're working on this move and this things where the bills are now like being paid and things like that. But there's a something to do with children, I think, of this person that asks you a lot for your attention. There's like an attention that children want off you, but there's a distracting energy of someone that keeps distracting you through this Page of Cups. But I feel that is like children or someone as well. Okay, and then we're going to look at this final card over on the other side, guys, and continue on with your reading. I'm going to clarify everything here with a completely new deck, and then that gives me greater depth of field of whether this is you, them, and things, and what this means and how it's going to turn out for you in the end of an overall feeling of to do with work and love, finances, career, movements, business transactions and deals and stuff I'm also picking up. But this gives me greater depth when I start using different cards. So you can find the link to this reading over on Patreon, which you can find the link below that tells you everything that you can have, which is every reading that I do. Just go straight to Patreon and you can join and have access to all of your readings. I'm going to do different stuff throughout the month. Also, please make sure that you check out the one that I've also just done, which is to do with how to enhance your spiritual calling and your path. And I'm going to take that with just like, I'm going to run with it. We're going to run with it. I'm going to put some more stuff. So that's coming up through the month as well. Please make sure that you hit the like button, share and subscribe. Also leave a comment, guys, and let me know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about or do. Very much would appreciate that if you can pay and try and promote my channel as much as you can for us to grow so I can continue to do this. I really would appreciate it. If you want a personal reading, you can find the link below also. But the rest of this will be over on Patreon. Okay. All right, Libra. Thanks very much. Let's see what's going to happen. Cheers, guys.